No question, Brexit means Brexit.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Brexit means Brexit. A team full of absolute nut jobs that play football by their own rules. I'm talking two-footed challenges, red cards, going to the boozer after the game, and the list goes on. These boys are passionate and would do anything for their team. But who is the guy that would lead this team to a Premier League title, you ask? There's only one man, and that's Stone Cold Sean Dyche. Easily a Brexit player in his days and playing the basic 4-4-2, he's 100% certified to lead this team to victory. Without further ado, let's meet the side that will be challenging for the league. Warning, this video is only for a joke and a bit of fun, so if you are easily offended or fall under the snowflake type, then I'm sorry, I mean no harm. Relax and enjoy the show. From top to bottom, we start with Duncan Ferguson, a 6'4" animal for Everton back in his day with a record of 8 red cards in his career too, and must have for the Brexit side up top. His Brexit partner in crime falls to Galvin Harris, a cameo star in the film Goal that loves the boozer before and after the game. Today he finds himself in Dyche's Everton Brexit side for the season. Moving on to our first winger slash midfielder, and we have Nigel Farage, a true Britishman that's all about Brexit. Hasn't stepped onto the pitch before, but we can't have a Brexit team without him, so he goes in at left mid. Alongside Farage, our next player of course has fallen to Roy Keane, a nasty quality player for Man United in his day. Can the Irishman perform just as good in the Brexit team like he did for United? We'll find out soon. From captaining the team for Meme Machine to captaining Brexit FC, we have Danny Meehan, a ruthless captain that doesn't take no for an answer. Released on bail from prison, can he lead this side with Dyche to a Premier League title? In the right mid position, we have the Brexit version of Rooney with Skinhead Rooney. It's safe to say you do not want to touch him or go near this type of player when this man is bold. Welcome to the team, Wayne. Our first defender for the team is a left back, and who else in Luke Shaw. This was quite a hard pick to find for a Brexit player, but with him having an 11th month horrible injury break and coming back better than ever, it's safe to say he deserves a spot in this side. Following up on Luke Shaw is another former Man United player in the manager Vidic. The Serbian at the back will 100% put a shift in for Brexit FC, I believe. It's a no-brainer for him to be in this side today. Welcome, Vidic. The next player is a partnership we will never see with Vidic, and his name is John Terry. Some say he's the best player in the Premier League in the centre-back role. I say he's just a dirty Brexit player, and I love it. Welcome JT to the squad. With only 2 spots to go, we finish off our defence with our right back in Boris Johnson. Making one appearance in the Soccer Aid game a couple of years back, we all know what a tackle he can put in for his side. Welcome Boris Johnson. There is one big question left though. Who is the goalkeeper for Brexit FC under Sean Dyche?
Oh, you've got to love the monk. Got to love the monk.
That's the way it's done, pal.
Monk's collected it cleanly. The monk, calm and calculated.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We have paid the fines. We got him out of Meme Machine Prison FC, and he's here. The monk has arrived in goal for Brexit FC. Anyone that goes near him is simply going home in an ambulance. What a player. Welcome, the monk. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is the starting 11 for Brexit FC. Can you get any more Brexit than that? The answer is yes, with the players like Andy Carroll on the bench, John Joe Shelby, Targowski, Jordan Pickford, and many more. I also want to clarify the reason behind picking Everton as the Brexit team is the reason 1, it's got Sean Dyche. Reason 2, EA won't allow me to edit player faces on creating your own club. So yeah, thanks EA. Regardless of that, the challenge today is to see if this team can win the Premier League in one season. So without further ado, let's see if they can do it. Let's get this show on the road. So we start off Brexit FC in the press conference here, talking about some individuals in Luke Shaw coming back from his 12-month horror injury. Can he perform today? And left back, I think he can. He's a proper Brexit player in Luke Shaw, an Englishman, one of our own. Big Sean Dyche just made a survivor with Everton with the Corey banging it the other day with a long shot. But can he now do another class and get Brexit the title. We have got a strong squad indeed, but nothing be yapping. Let's get into game one. Let's be having it. Here comes Big Boris Johnson running down the wing here. What can Big Boris do? Big B. Get past Raheem the Dream. Look at the strength of Boris. Gets down by Kante though.
Have it.
First Brexit challenge goes to Emmanuel Vidic. No culture though, which is very surprising for these absolute train wrecker players. We're going into Mayhem here. The captain pings it back out wide to Wayne Rooney. Swings it in here. It's gone in! And it falls to Duncan. Big Dunkaroo in Ferguson. What a goal from the Brexit man up top. Big skinhead Rooney. You can see it on the back of his shirt. We do not mess around. Unbelievable here from the skinhead. And it's a lovely finesse cushion from one of the Everton legends. But this time it's a Brexit legend in Big Ferguson. Number 9 kicks off his campaign against the lanky Mendy in goal. Let's be having ya, boys. N'Golo Kante, can we snap his legs like someone did in real life? Can we put him out of injury again? I think Brexit team can. Because Kai Havertz here. Try to get a bit of a slide tackle in there. Big Aubameyang here. Going against Big JT. Goes to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw does really well though. Big Nigel. Found a bit of room in. Shaw send him to the absolute shot. He went flying, Kai Havertz, heading back to Germany. Back to Leverkusen. Now we've got Big Nigel Farage. He's out as a shocker. He doesn't know how to pass the ball. Good play this. N'Golo Kante. Goes to Raheem Sterling. Back to the mixer to Kylian Aubameyang.
Who?
It's P.S I Aubameyang. He doesn't do that in real life anymore. The shitty little front flip he does. The weak spots there coming into play with Luke Shaw and Big Boris at the back have exploited our defensive line. And Big P.S I Aubameyang has done well. Raheem Stream skinning players, and what a volley from Pierre. The monk has got no chance. Unlucky. Oh man, needs to watch out. Our captain needs to lead his team. Boris tries to take back Raheem Sterling. JT with a great crunching challenge there against Raheem the Dream. Here comes Boris Johnson now. Boris Johnson looking for the 1-2 with Calvin Harris. Is he going to get it there? Oh, he nearly did, to be fair. Chilwell does really well indeed. Raheem the Dream looking at the biggest nonsense at the point on this pitch. Biggest threat for them, I would say. But he is a bit of a nuisance for us right now. Luke Shaw crunches.
He wins that ball so much.
Kai Havertz, that's what we like to see there. A proper Brexit challenge, and it falls to the Englishman. The only bloke on this team with an actual rendered face. There we go, well from JT. Going against his former club here. Goes to Raheem the Dream. Back to Raheem the Dream. And it seems to be a penalty. It's Boris Johnson, you idiots!
Bloody rapscallions!
He's been kicked out of Parliament, and he's getting kicked out of Everton. Because I'll tell you what, he's just giving away a bloody cheap penalty to Chelsea here. He's got him ruthless against N'Golo Kante. And Boris, that's not a good start here, but we have got the man in goal. The myth, the legend in the monk. Can he step up today? The monk cannot save it here today. We find ourselves 2-1 down to Chelsea. P.S I Aubameyang doing a shitty front flip for the second time. I've had enough of it. Not getting much going at the moment. Emmanuel Vidic plays out wide to Luke Shaw. Can we get it through the middle? We can get it through the middle. Try to go to Calvin Harris, but cannot get it to him. And it looks like that's going to be half-time. So half-time has approached us. And we are 2-1 down. Aubameyang picking up the 2 goals there. With Boris Johnson having an absolute stinker in fullback. Come on. Radio, so 2 substitutions. We have took off Roy Keane, been a bit quiet. And we've got one of the best Brexit players in real life football today. From Nottingham Forest to Brexit, John Joe Shea comes on the pitch. And we've also got Seamus Coleman as well coming in right back for big Brexit. Boris Johnson, because let's be honest, he was doing shit. One from Luke Shaw. Going there. Plays it inside to John Joe Shelby. Goes to Ferguson. I can see Harris making the run. Harris! And Big Galvin. I'll tell you what, he had a couple of shots until this guy before this, and he's done it. Here he comes. The McGregor walk. He's at the tequila, Tedesca, wherever you want to call it. That's a bloody Brazilian, but we don't give a shit because Brexit have just found a goal back against Mendy again. So just like that, Calvin Harris gets us back into the game. Both strikers living up to potential here. Chelsea on the attack again now though. Pierre-Emerick, the most dangerous player. Enzo Fernandez places the right hand. This dream. There's a great save from the Monk. The Monk stepping up when we need him the most. John Joe Shelby now leading the attack now. Goes to Harris. Harris with a lot of speed. Gives it to Meehan. Meehan with the shot in. It's a good shot go, but Big Mendy picking up the save right there. Reece James beating Big Nigel on the wing. The old man cannot catch up. Try to snap Enzo there. I did not appreciate that little shitty move he did there against Big John Joe. Voldemort was not happy with that one right there. Goes to Bournemouth back now. Goes to Big Nigel. Nigel Farage. He might be ill, but he's got someone in his locker. Big Nigel. He's going to go for the shot there. We'll just get a bit snapped there. Enzo. The man of Vidic. It's a good play. And it's gone to Aubameyang. It's only JT at the back with him. He's pulling it back a little bit. Goes back inside. It's a good block there. And John Terry, you idiot! Chelsea have obviously paid him more money than the Brexit team. I went to go for the clearance and he went for the snap. Dyche is fuming. It all comes down to the Monk again. The Monk steps up. And the Monk saves!
Oh, you've got to love the Monk.
Gotta love the Monk.
The Monk does well. Can we go on the counter-attack now? Nigel Farage sends Kai Havertz to the shop. You would not expect that to see that in real life. We're going the counter-attack here now. It's a good ball to Ferguson. Ferguson running through. Can we get into the box here? Goes to Skinner and Rooney! And it gets blocked by Nigel. Nigel Farage on a mare, but it's an impactful game so far. And Pierre-Emerick's going off. Andy Carroll's going to come on for Harris. Can Frank Lampard's Chelsea team finally get a goal for his team, or is they get an absolute shocker? Get the ball back here though. John Joe Shelby couldn't get the pass back off Big Nigel Farage. João Fix sends Nigel to the shops. And Luke does well. Last chance seems like the Chelsea will take a 2-2 draw if we can. There we go. Is it going to go and Monk again? And that was going to be the last chance of the game. The Monk saving us with a penalty and now that one there. But we'll take it. 2-2 in first game for Brexit against Super Frank's team. But a lot of work to be done. But there were some promising signs. There was a lot of promising signs. But we continue on. I'll see you lot in a mo. So after kicking off the campaign against Chelsea, getting the 2-2 draw in August, we simulated all the way up through December to get to the United game on the 28th before the January transfer window. And I can confirm we are top of the league with Man United undefeated just below us. As you can see, 19 games, 11 wins, 6 draws and only 2 losses, where United have played 19, 10 games, 9 draws and 0 defeats. So can we, Mr. Brexit, Mr. Sean Dyche, me as our captain, get the result against United and ruin their undefeated streak? Let's find out. Come on. I also want to state as well that skinhead Rooney actually did pick up a 6 weeks injury. Probably got knocked out again by Phil like he did back in 2017. Absolute shocker. So that reason alone, John Joe Shelby goes into the right mid spot with money taking the -3, but who cares? He can do the job anywhere on the pitch. As you can see with some players, they have deteriorated and also grew. Looking at Ferguson here, gone up as well. Vidic has dropped down quite a low. Shaw's gone up by 1, I believe, and so has the Monk. So very nice indeed. So let's get into game 2 and see if we can still be first in the league. So another day at Goodison Park. Can the boys let him do it? Let's find out. Oh, bloody hell. Luke Shaw playing it out wide. Goes to big Nigel Farage. Back to Shaw. Gonna swing it over big John Joe. Goes to Boris on the overlap. Boris Johnson swinging the ball, hit to Ferguson. And it's Ferguson! And it's deja vu from the Chelsea opening game back in August. It's Ferguson once again. Celebrating with the fans. The unbelievable ball again from Boris Johnson. Them two have a dynamic duel. Caught Boris Johnson the translator of the Everton and the Brexit team because he's just provided an assist for big Dunkaroo. We get past Rafael Varane. He should have stayed on the injury list because he's been absolute manhandled there. What a goal. Come on. So Bruno Fernandes now plays it out wide to Anthony. Luke Shaw clunches him. Wan-Bissaka still alive though to tell the tale. Anthony goes inside to big Bruno Fernandes. Big JT. That's what we like to see. Nigel gets taken down here. Not very good at all. Obviously an anti-Brexit supporting Bruno Fernandes, the absolute crybaby, taking down Nigel. He's not happy about that. Mr. O Britannia gets a foul for Everton after getting his leg swiped by the rat in the Portuguese Bruno. Galnash doing some trickery here. Beats the man. Goes to John Joe Shelby. Goes to Miam. Lovely little play this. Goes back to Miam. Here with a great save there, the Spaniard. Going for an outside the boot here, I believe. I'm going to go for it. Wow. Nope, we found ourselves in a bit of a counter-attack here. Oh, can't take Bruno there. We try to get his legs a little bit to stop the counter-attack. JT's going to have to step involved. It's gone to Boris. Oh, and it's gone in. It's a man we've never heard of before. I try to go with Boris there. And United brought him down with Igalalas. It's a great finish from the striker. And just like that, United come back from their counter-attack. We try to get it there with Boris, just a little slide. But it did not input it quick enough. And number 11 has gone back in it, you idiots. Manovic. Boris. John Joe Shelby's on the ball now. Good little block off there. Miam on the ball. Good pass inside here. Good to Ferguson on the first time shot it! Ferguson on the first time shot.
A little bit naughty, that.
Scores again! A proper Brexit goal, all power. And it's gone in. I don't know where he's got that accuracy from, I'll tell you that. But it's him again, big Ferguson. First time shot there from Roy Keane's assist. Scuffs it, but goes over De Gea, and it's enough to beat him. We're back in it again, 2-1 to the mighty Brexit. Good little play this. Boris Johnson back on the ball again. He's getting a lot of the ball. He's gone for the switch there to Big Nigel. And I'll tell you what a switch from Big B. 72 overall, mate, but he don't care. Gets in a go against Galvin Harris. Contesting for it now. Goes back to Boris. No, it don't. Oh, I missed it there. Marcus Rashford's running through on goal. Him against Vidic, and Vidic does really well. Well done from Manovic. And that's going to be half-time, ladies and gentlemen. Brexit lead 2-1 up against United. First versus second. And Goodison Park's Everton / Brexit is taking the lead. You can see that Iguodala's there. I mean, to be fair, 30-odd games with 25 goals already is silly numbers. But it is enough to beat Brexit in the second half. Let's find out. So, ladies and gentlemen, 2 substitutions are on the pitch now. Tarkowski goes on for Amanda Vidic right here. Before we get into the other one, just got to block that one out. Well done. We've also got Andy Carroll coming on for Galvin Harris. Been a bit quiet. So let's get Andy Carroll, big threat up top. Boris on the other lap. Lovely little play this. Look at that. John Joe Shelby. I'm looking at Nigel on the back post. Nigel will collect it, but it's gone to Harrison instead. It's gone for the audacious. It doesn't get anything from it. Going to kick now. It's swinged in. It's gone quite high. And nothing prevails. It does go to Nigel Farage. And he went for the power shot. Miam gets taken down by Bruno. Here comes Man United here. Going on the attack as well now. Boris Johnson versus Gramado. It's a good ball into the box. And lucky nothing comes out of it. Bit of a missed pass there. Too much power. We've got a substitution in from Man United. Marcus Spitzer going off for Casemiro. Another Brexit player in my eyes, the Brazilian in Ten Hag side. Miam on the ball. Second half's been a little bit quiet so far. Cuts inside. Goes to Andy Carroll. Andy Carroll, can he find the ball out wide? He can with John Joe Shelby. It's going into Andy Carroll again on the back post. And De Gea catched it quite comfortably. Fair play. Miam gets challenged.
Absolutely electric, the passion.
Podolski against Iguodala. Let's play this. Boy, Keno does really well. Here comes Keno now. Can he find Ferguson again? He can find Ferguson. Can Ferguson get his hat-trick today? Dunkaroo. Dunkaroo, can he do it? Dunkaroo! Of course he can. And that is game, set and match. Everton remain top of the league. And Ferguson, being the highlight player out of this whole little challenge right here today, has made it 3-1. Roy Keane with the assist. United have had a shocker. They've had a shocker. Bruno Fernandes running through here. Luke Shaw does really well though. Luke Shaw does all the players in the world. And we lose possession a little bit there. So he gets challenged. Andy Carroll, good hold of play. Just gets challenged though. Good play. Marshall on the board, goes to the shot there, and the Monk steps up once again when we need the most. And just like that, we have conceded.
No shit, Sherlock.
We have conceded. Here's a consolation goal for United. Anthony, what are you doing in the pitch there? We tried to get the block off with Boris Johnson there. We just couldn't do it. Come on, boys, survive. Luke Shaw, trying to find John Shelby. Can we get one more hit? John Shelby here. I tried to go for the volley beforehand, but we didn't get it. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, it's a 5-game thriller. And we've got the win over Man United. Duncan Ferguson getting a hat-trick here today. Well done from Big Fergie right there. A team played really well again. Boris Johnson having a shocker at fullback. Amazing get a consolation goal with Anthony. But regardless of that, Brexit FC still marching on towards a Premier League title in a very long time. Or more in history, I'm not too sure. But this is Brexit, not Everton. We continue on. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, going into our 3rd game of this episode. And we have found ourselves in the Carabao Cup against Liverpool in the final. As you can see in the semi-finals, we absolutely battered Brighton right there. We'll have a look at some of the other tables as well. As you can see, we have dropped down to 2nd position against the mighty Pep Guardiola's team in Man City. But very long way to go yet. It's very tight indeed. Looking at the Emirates FA Cup now, though, we did unfortunately get knocked out, I believe, through the simulation. If I can just quickly find it right now. As you can see there, we got knocked out in the round 3 against Villa, but we don't care about that. We're more focused on the Premier League. But we take the Carabao Cup as a bonus. So let's get into against Wembley against Liverpool with another massive game in this series and challenge. Come on. So here we go then. An absolute massive rivalry and roll over Everton versus Liverpool. With today we find ourselves in the Carabao Cup. The Scousers versus the Scousers. A big one today for Everton / Brexit FC. I don't know why Jurgen Klopp is not playing him in the red kit. He's had a shocker. Maybe that's a bit of a tactical move there. Let's find out. Come on. So is Sean Dyches and Brexit FC going to find their first bit of silver here? Tony Cruz kicking off the ball here. Let's see what happens in this game. Does really well there. Boris Johnson. Good move there from Boris. Calvin Harris could have maybe played the ball there, but for the wrong decision. It goes back to Trent. We take down Trent there. Mayhem, a bit of a punch there, seems like. Mo Salah. So good play this. It goes inside to Diaz, and Monk's been beaten. And it's Luis Diaz that makes the opening today to Liverpool. It's 1-0 to the Scousers in red. Number 23, the Colombian, stepping up and making it 1-0. Can Brexit FC find a way back here? The Monk gets beaten on his near post. And there's a little back pass there past Luke Shaw, beating the defensive line, and Monk just gets down too low. Come on, boys, we can do this.
Don't do it to me. I beg you. No.
But it's had a shocker at the back. Big shocker. It's gone to Salah.
Mohamed Salah from a ridiculous angle. It's just ridiculous.
What the bloody hell happened there?
What's going on here?
It's been an absolute disaster for Everton. What a bad start that is there. Kicking off from the first goal. Amanda Vidic has had an absolute shocker. I don't know what the Monk's doing here. He's obviously had a bit of a boozy boozer. I mean, what's he doing there? The boys have obviously a bit drunk before the game. They went to the local boozer. We've seen it before. And they've done it here today because it's a horrible start for Brexit and Sean Dyche. There it is. So big Mohamed Salah makes it 2, but we need to bounce back. We need to wake up. It's a bad pass there. Here Jossa. Goes to Thiago. Goes back to Jossa. Yo, forced that out wide. Goes to Thiago. It's a good ball inside, and the Monk's able to collect it. And luckily, it was offside regardless. And it looks like Galvin Harris. I think he's hanging. He's on the floor. I don't think that's an injury. I think that is an injury. I think he's too pissed to play. Let's get him off. So, of course, what the hell's the Monk doing in goal? He's had a shocker. What are you doing, Monk, you idiot? Get up. The Monk's been trapped behind the goal. He's also gone on a bit of a psychopathic journey again like he did in Goal Machine Team. He needs to get out the goal. Hopefully that has fixed it right now. I think he's back. We're getting a challenge in there. Tony Cruz. Manovic does well there, though. Now we can get someone going on our own. Goes to Keane here. Ferguson's made a gap between Canate and Ferguson. Ferguson needs to score this here. Ferguson does. Let's grab the ball. It's him again. It's always going to be him. Ferguson, the main man up top, has brought one back. Come on. So is that the kick up the ass that Brexit needs against their rivals in Liverpool? I hope so. Luis Diaz up top today. Plays that over wide to Diego Jota. Oh, and Boris Johnson getting a little bit of a snap in there before the half-time whistle against Diaz. He's not a happy man, Boris. He's not a happy man. He also funded this team quite well, and he's not getting anything out of it at the moment. The 2-1 to Liverpool, I'll let you know if it mainly changed, but it needs to be a lot better. Second half has arrived, and Luke Shaw is on the ball. Goes it back here. Gives it to Ferguson. Nigel Farage. I can see me linger in the middle. It's a good ball from Farage. And he cannot get there at all. Ferguson on the ball now. Goes for the Trevelyan shot. Here, it comes off the bar. It comes off the bar. It's a great chance there, but unlucky. Never mind there. Boris Johnson taking revenge right there. And here comes Big B. Big B's going to go for the long shot. Boris! And Boris Johnson, Sean is not happy there. Klopp looking on. What the hell is he just seeing? Big Boris going for the 99 power shot. Unlucky though. Here comes Trent on the ball here now. Goes to Luis Diaz. Luke Shaw's killed him. Luke Shaw has lost his head there. Maybe that's worked out for the best. The ref should not have brought back for advantage, but he's obviously paid the ref. Here comes Skinhead Rooney now, running down the wing. We need to get someone out of this game. Andy Carroll, can he find Ferguson? He can. Ferguson sent it to Rosehead. And the rest put it back there for Luke Shaw here. We're going to get a substitution here. Skinhead Rooney goes off a big John Joe. Voldemort is back on the pitch. Not the best there from Ferguson. John Joe Shelby. Going for the 1-2 of Andy Carroll, it seems. He's going to get it back to John Joe. John Joe Shelby here. Goes to Miam. Miam on the long shot here. And Miam! That was a great save from Alisson. Nigel Farage is still battling on. What a save and what a shot. Luis Diaz. All the techers. Finished. He's had enough. He's had enough against Shelby. He's took him down. It's another advantage here. It's a good shot from JT with the block there though. That was another advantage. John Joe Shelby's gone in hard. Is Kiwi going in here? Manovic needs to compose. Well done. Shelby. Can we get any counter-attack goal coming on here? Andy Carroll. Good hold-up play there. Great hold play. 82 minutes in now. Can we get something going here? No sign of a good challenge there. Manovic been brought back to a yellow card there. Let's have a look at this again here. We're going to get an instant replay. It was quite a naughty challenge. I don't think we are. We're just going to continue on. It's a substitution here. It looks like Rodrigo's coming on for Diego Jota. We need to get a goal back or we're going to lose this final. Farage as well. Goes inside. Just can't get the error past him. We're going to go to attack here now. Finished as well. Come on, one last attack it seems. Good forward to Andy Carroll. Ferguson can't get the pass off though. And that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Liverpool have got the bet over Brexit. We tried our hardest, but Liverpool have come out victorious. The Red Scousers, Klopp's army, have made it 2-1. We tried our best to get it back in, but we couldn't get anything in the second half. Annoying, but we focus on the Prem now. Come on. So coming off from losing the Carabao Cup in February 2-1 to Liverpool right there in the bottom right corner, we have simulated 2 months to a team we thought was going to still contest for the lead, but I can confirm they are now fourth with us still in first with a game in hand, which is very nice. So can we beat the leaders in Man City? But before we get into that, you can see that Miam here got a red card, typical Brexit player getting a red card. Shot right there, and Harris coming off from the injury from the Carabao Cup. I can confirm, I'll quickly show you right now, that he will be back in 4 weeks. Whilst we do it here on the screen as well, we might as well look at some of the statistics where we can see that Ferguson being an absolute unit, getting 31 goals this season, with Miam here with 11 goals. Not too sure. Harris only getting 11. Rooney with 11 as well is not too bad indeed. So let's get into the next game here right now against Man City. We're going to dodge the pre-match comments because they are absolutely having a stinker and bottom of the league. Let's just get into the game. Come on. So here we go then at Etihad Stadium against the former champions in Pep Guardiola's side. This is probably going to be his last season, I'd say, for Man City in this career move against Brexit and the opponent players in the Premier League. He's had a shocker in 4th position. Not coming off of what he's doing in real life with Man City. He's had an absolute bloody mare, but we need to keep winning. It's a big game for us, a game in hand potentially. Let's find out. JT on the ball here. Lays out wide to Big Boris. On the wing here. Oh, we could have played through the Mopey coming onto the pitch. Wayne Rooney on the ball here. Rooney! And there's the Brazilian gets there. We should have used Nigel a little bit more there. Big Nigel was kind of running on the left. I did actually see it on the LBY. It was a bit off camera, but I did see it just beforehand. We just didn't take advantage of it. Could have been a very wild go indeed. Rooney with the ball here though. Rooney going into Luke Shaw perhaps. Goes to Roy Keane. He's not getting pressure at all. Roy Keane on the volley here. Gets blocked. Now it's Nigel's on the ball. Nigel running down. Mr. Grey-haired man himself swings the ball in. Not the best ball though. Davis with the clearance, but still falls to Brexit hands. To one on the ball. Great challenge from Roy Keane though. Well done. I can see Mopey. Nigel Forrest, can he find Mopey though? He can't. Too much power. Let's play this though. Nigel Farage! He wait for the top right corner. And Big Nigel just missed out on number 7, skimming the post there. Unlucky. Roger plays it over to Davis. We're on the ball. Goes to Erling Haaland. We tried to get him there with John Terry, but we couldn't catch up to him. We tried to take the sacrificial slide challenge there. And Big Erling Haaland makes it 1-0 to Man City. The Monk has got no chance against the power of the Viking in Erling Haaland. You can see there we just tried to get him there with JT. But we just couldn't get a hold of Haaland with that pace. City are 1-0 up at the Etihad. Johnson's on the ball. Here's to Luke Shaw. Fish as well though. Roy Keane. Roy Keane still back on the ball here. Can't really get an option going though. As well, we're missing our captain in Miam. Roy Keane looking to get the result against his rivals in Man City back in the 8th day, but we lose possession then. Now come Haaland and Man City. Plays it over the ball to Riyad Mahrez, I believe.
Ooh, you're hard.
That was a great challenge there. I don't know what you're on about, ref. It's a great challenge from Luke Shaw right there. Absolutely wins the ball, ref. I don't know what you're on about. Here comes Boris Johnson now. Great movement from Boris out. Phil Roland gets the ball back there. Great challenge there. It's going to be half time. 1-0 down at the Etihad. Thanks to Erling Haaland. A big ask for the team to bring it back against a team that is so dominant. And I question myself why they're 4th in the league. Obviously something's gone wrong from right there. But there's still 45 minutes left to play. Come on. Right, ladies and gentlemen. 2 substitutions in this second half. Gardner goes onto the pitch here. He comes on. And also Coleman comes on the pitch as well. They're on for Shelby and big boy Boris Johnson. So hopefully these two can just get a bit more quality in the side and get something back here for big Brexit. Here comes Skinhead Rooney though. Dancing pass, little dancer. Fakes him out, goes back out wide. Now goes to Coleman, goes into the middle here. It's going towards Mopey, but it falls to Ferguson. Better. Oh, unlucky there. Well done from Keane. Going to lose possession now a little bit though. Nigel on the wing, screaming for it. Good head down there. Ferguson's been a bit quiet this game.
Have it.
Here's it now with that crunching challenge. I don't know about that one, ref. It's a yellow card now for Ferguson. I think a bit of frustration there from the striker. Not get a lot of the ball today. There's a challenge over John Stones. We'll see it again here, perhaps. We will see it. And yeah, that is a bit of a bad challenge. Fair enough. Let's little play this. Roy Keane finds Norwich on the wing. Finds Gardner. Gardner. Can he find Skinhead Rooney? And he can! We bring it back with Skinhead Rooney. We saw that he got 11-12 goals for the season. And he's done it here today. Garner with a brilliant run through. Roy Keane with a good pass. A brilliant pass back from Garner. And Roy Keane, I'll tell you what, he's leading this team to a victory today. But Skinhead Rooney takes all the credibility. But slomming it in. Number 18 slings it to the right side of the goal. And Brexit back in it. Come on. Roy Keane, good interception there though. Moper on the ball. Plays a nice there. Skinhead Rooney. Hopefully we'll not get knocked out once again. Can we find some win of this game? What the bloody hell are you doing? Ferguson run down the wing. Finds him between the gap. Goes to Nigel Farage. Nigel Farage going for the finesse shot. It's not got much power, but it's gone in! Nigel Farage, Mr. Britannia himself, has scored probably the most shittest goal he's ever going to see in his life.
Well, I have to say, you're not laughing now, are you?
But I'll tell you what, it's Luke Ellison. He's done a mare, but we will take it. Nigel Farage, I think his first goal for the club, and what a time to do it. 70 odd overall, with about 50 shooting on his card. How's that out the bag? Nigel Farage, my Britannia man. So the king of Brexit himself, Brexit means Brexit, has made it 2-1. Davis. Oh, Coleman tried to get this challenge in there. We thought we could time it quite well. Good pass inside, goes to Jack Grealish, gets blocked by Gardner. Bring him down, well and Coleman, it's a lot better. And I'll tell you what, Rev, that's an absolute disgrace. I won the ball. Exactly, you're not giving me a card. Probably a silly decision there by myself and Coleman to give away a free kick so close near the end of the game. But that's soft, ref. Challenge here for Kevin De Bruyne. It's going into the box here, and Roy Keane does well. Mope, can he find Andy Carroll? He can. Andy Carroll comes to the picture. It's a 2v1 situation. Andy Carroll, I bet you didn't expect to see this in your life. It's Andy Carroll. Can he finish the game here? Andy Carroll, he can. But it goes to Farage again. It's bobbling through and it's gone in. It's gone down as an own goal. But Nigel Farage, the Brexit man himself, have done it. I think there's a pitch invader on the pitch as well. But we don't give a shit, as we've done it. Big Farage, stepping up when we need him the most. Andy Carroll, a shocker with that chance right there. But the bobble there, we take though. We take him. So Diaz there, getting their own goal. But we're going to give it to Nigel Farage. He's my man of the match today. And that is one step closer to the Premier League title right there. Monk giving his condolences to JT. Haaland's confused on what the bloody hell happens. And I'll tell you what, it's inside. Big Farage there, 3 attempts, and we're going to say 2 goals. It wasn't 1 goal. Yeah, an unbelievable game here today. And I'll tell you what, I can smell it. So can Dyche. We continue on. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. The last game of this challenge today. And I'll tell you what, if we beat the Hammers, another massive Brexit team in my eyes as well. Back in the day, the old Green Street team right here. If we beat them today against the Bubbles, we win the league. Come on. So here we have it then, the last game of the Premier League and for Dyche's and Brexit team. And a lot of these players as well, because they're there with age. Can they do it? Can this one season wonder team, before they all go back to their boozers in prison or whatever you want to call it, come out victorious today? Can we lift the Premier title at this bubbled, grounded team in West Ham? The Hammers, are they going to stop us on the track and hand it over to City once again? Or are we going to lift it up? Come on. So here we go then. After these all soapy bubbles piss off, can we step up and get the result here today? So 10 minutes in and nothing's really happened, to be honest with you. Been a bit quiet. Goes to Luke Shaw now though. Roy Keane switching it over to Big Boris Johnson. Can we get a ball into the mixer here? Also, you can see Galvin Harris coming back into the scene from his bit of an injury. I like to say he's a bit hanging. I think he was on a big long bender in Benidorm. He's come back stronger than ever. Corner out on the ball here now though. JT goes in for a crunching challenge. Well done from JT. Brilliant there. Moisey is fuming. I'll tell you what, I won't mind seeing that in the WWE ring in Moisey versus Sean Dyche. I'll have my money on Big Sean though. 100%. Going short here. Goes for Gudner there. I don't know how you pronounce that name, but who gives a shit? It's going in. Ah, it's not though. I thought that might have slivered through right there. And we failed to get the challenge in there. Cannot close him down. And let him turn. It's a good shot. Goal, and the Monk with a great save. The Monk with a great save. I'll tell you what, what's the Monk doing here? Monk, this is not the time to run up the pitch, you idiot. The Monk, what are you doing? The Monk's on a mad one. Monk, you idiot, what are you doing? Monk, you silly fool. And luckily, the Monk has been saved. He also went a bit schizo again. Goes in here. Keane, can he find Duncan Ferguson? He can't. 32 minutes in now, and we're still looking for the opening. Skamaka goes up wide. It's a great challenge from JT, and the refs hold it back here. JT now with a yellow card. I think we just mistimed the challenger a mile off, and Bowen's done really well to draw the foul. It looks like it's a free kick here outside the box. Oh, we don't know what happened there. Let's go into the mixer though, and Manda Milic steps up when we need him the most. Bowen's getting through here, and it's gone in! It's going, it's the man we've just snapped in Bowen. And he scored. He has scored here today. Oh, this is not good, is it? Come on, we can bring this back. Heads up, boys, come on. So, 1-0 down, approaching half-time. Can we bring it back here? We need to step up. We need to get some more attacks going here. Keane finds Ferguson. Ferguson with a lot of speed here. Ferguson, can he bring it back straight away? He can! And Ferguson, our best player this season by a country mile, makes it 1-1. We started off poorly, and we have to wait for them to score them too. Eventually, we did wake up ourselves. And Ferguson hugging the boys. It's a good surfing from Galvin Harris. And there's a nice little Piro finish into the pot right. We're back in it. Let's be having you. So then, well, they've gone for the LBY. They've gone for a really Brexit move right there. Just pinging the ball and open for the best. John Terry with a questionable touch there. It goes to Keane, but go out wide now to big Boris Johnson. Boris Johnson running through on goal here. Boris Johnson, big B. We absolutely bulldozed there. And we don't get anything out of it. Half-time has approached us. And it looks like we could be on track to win it. We're waking up a little bit now, so hopefully the second half will be a better half for us indeed. I'll let you know if I make any changes. So, ladies and gentlemen, the second half has begun. And Roy Keane goes off the pitch for John Joe Shelby. They've been decent, Big Voldemort, so he deserves to come on the pitch for the last game of this challenge. Still keeping the ball off here. Good switch out wide. Luke Shaw, good touchdown. Swings it in. Can he play it back there to Galvin Harris? And it's gone in! We've swinged into the box, and there's a man that's just come back from the local boozer himself in Galvin Harris. Not Calvin, I mean Galvin. What a finish that is there. A nice little flick back there. And it's gone right in. He's absolutely belted it. Full power. And Galvin has made it 2-1. Come on. So just like that, we're on track to win the Premier League now. Can we complete this challenge? Can we be successful in this challenge? Go for some skill here. He's waited. I'll tell you what, it's worked because big Boris Johnson found a bit of room here. It's going in. Can we make it free? And what a save from Fabianski. I'm not going to deny it. That was one of the best saves I've seen. What a save that is. What a ball from Boris Johnson as well. Them two in Ferguson and Boris linked up all season. And Fabianski is a nice third. We're going to go short here. I'm going to go short. To Boris Johnson. Boris Johnson's fuming though. Somehow gone to Mayhem, and Mayhem's banged over the ball. Mayhem somehow, big knee machine there on the back of the kit, has winged it over the ball. Coming on for Boris Johnson, 100%. Getting them fresh legs up. We need to get that over goal, get that cushion. Come on the ball. Vidic on the ball. John Shelby. Great ball there to Nigel. The hero against the Etihad. Can he do it again here today? Good hold-up play from Farage. Luke Shaw waiting for the balls in the box. Goes to skidded Rooney, and it's a good shot, but it's gone in. The Powers go over the best of Fabianski. He's had a shocker, and that might be the goal to win us the title. I don't know why in the top right corner it's glitched on the kick taker. They've had a shocker, EA Sports. But we're not going to matter because Skinhead Rooney has woken up from his knockout from Big Phil back in 2017, and he's woken today. And I tell you what, that's a terrible shot, but the Paris got the best of it with Fabianski. And it looks like we could be winning the Premier League title. Come on. Harris on the ball. Oh, Garrett's done enough. Garrett's just lost his head there. I must admit, I lost my head. I should have played Skinhead Rooney. We're going to take him off here for Andy Carroll. Andy Carroll comes on the pitch, our backup striker. Well done right there. Me on the ball. Loses possession here. Suchek. And I'll tell you what, what's the Monk doing? The Monk's come out on his goal. Monk's had another absolute shocking Monk. You absolute fool. What are you doing?
They've done it again.
And the Monk has lost his head. I don't know what you're doing there. The Monk, again, going a bit sketchy with this game. He's obviously really happy that he could potentially win the title. He went for a solo run and now he's just went out to try and snap number 19. What are you doing, Monk? Radio, it's safe to say, do not give it to the Monk at the moment because he has absolutely lost his head this game. We just need to survive here now. Come on, boys. Nigel, centre player to the shops. Cannot get the pass off, though. Try to get the block off there. Goes to Schulzleck. West Ham coming up strong now. Goes to Ings. Vidic takes him down here. That's a good challenge here from Manon Vidic. Taking down Ings on the edge of the box is not what we want to see there. He has lost his head. And it's definitely going to be a razor red card. It's a red card to Vidic. That's not what we want to see there. It's a dangerous challenge, to be honest with you. I don't blame him. That's a naughty challenge. That's an ankle breaker right there. Flynn Downs comes off the pitch with a blind medical foul. Come on, boys. We just need to survive this free kick. I'm going to put a player on the line. It's going to be a rat. It's a good hit. A goal.
It's time to go!
I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. There's pitch invasions for West Ham. That is one of the best free kicks I've seen. Especially from the AI. Asgard has just absolutely... He's got 41 free kick accuracy. And he's just pulled out the bag. I can't believe it. Ultra attack has been applied. We need to do something here. Can we do something? That's the question. Goes to wide Andy Carroll. Goes to Skinhead Rooney. Skinhead Rooney running down the wing. Skinhead Rooney keeps going here. It goes into Ferguson. Oh, and it gets blocked. It's still alive. Oh, we're not going to get it. I don't think we're going to get it. That was the chance. And that's going to be it. It all comes down to now in Man City. It doesn't matter. We have confirmation that Man City bought it against Liverpool. And it looks like we have won the title. Challenge completed. Brexit FC bought it right at the end there from an absolute stormer free kick from West Ham. As Sean Dyche and Captain Miam have done it. Brexit FC have won the Premier League. Challenge confirmed, completed. I do not want to know what the piss-up's going to be after this, but it's going to be heavy. There's going to be fights. There's going to be absolute rampants with all these players. But that is what Brexit is all about. You go there, you play the basic football, you play the 4-4-2. No messing around with any techers, and you get the job done. And we have here today the Monk having an absolute mare today. Fair enough on the third goal, but what was he doing on the second goal? But there it is. Brexit FC. Oh, you're Premier League champions. So there you have it then, ladies and gentlemen. We're just going to go through some of the statistics now and show you the end league table here. Only losing 4 games out of the 38 games is unreal. Liverpool saving us at the end there. And actually, Man United, didn't see how really close it was, to be honest with you. But we got the job done. That is all that matters right there. We can now have a look as well at the, I believe, the team of the tournament. Oh, we got the tournament prize money there, but we don't really care about that. But player of the tournament goes to Erling Haaland. Fair enough. Goalkeeper of the tournament actually goes to the Monk. Well done to the Monk. Get 88 overall, 35. The Scotsman has done really well. Just maybe not in that last game right there. Team of the tournament now, though, it's got to go to a lot of Everton. football players slash Brexit players right here. If it just shows up, it's going to take absolutely ages as per usual. We might not be able to bloody see it. There it is. So literally our whole back line gets into the team of the tournament, and surprisingly no attackers, no Ferguson, which is very surprising. But we're going to get into the squad hub right now and have a look at some of the players and how they did near the end of the season. So here you go, ladies and gentlemen. You can see here the Monk with 15 clean sheet. You can see why the defense got in here a lot. Luke Shaw with 10 assists as well, which is unbelievable. And the Manda Villager going down from a -3. Ferguson with 34 goals. And Wayne Rooney has 14. With Harris with only 13, which is a bit poor from him. But not too bad. Mopey as well. We're getting 7 goals as a bag of shows. Not too bad throughout the season as well. Big Boris Johnson didn't get a goal, unfortunately, but did get an assist. So fair play to him right there. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. There is the final team of the season right here. As you can see, a lot of players are getting there, especially people like Boris Johnson with 35. Keane here is 35 as well. A lot of people's going to go up and a lot of people are going to go down, but mostly down. Big Ferguson though, 91 overall. Absolute unit up top there, right there. We'll just quickly save the changes. We'll simulate it, and there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We'll quickly see it now. Nice little screen here. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen, winning the Premier League, coming first right there. A bit unfortunate about the FA Cup only coming in the round 3, but we did get the runners up in the Carabao Cup. We got the silver medal for Brexit today. But, you know, Liverpool did help us out against Man City, so we can't complain too much there. But Sean Dyson may have done his job in captain and led this team, Brexit FC, to a Premier League title. Challenge has officially been confirmed and completed. So happy days right there. So if you do want to see more content like this, ladies and gentlemen, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.